Hello, YouTube community. It's Robert S. Welcome back to Robscure Music. This is sort of my part 2 of Let's Get Physical Media, where I show you items that I picked up in the last 30 days or so. So I picked up so much vinyl that it took close to half an hour, like 30 minutes. And I said, you know what? I can't extend this video any longer. So I want to show the CDs I picked up. Not quite as bad as the number of vinyl items that I picked up, but let's jump right into it so that I don't make this a 30-minute video. I picked up, and this is one that I had heard in the past, and it didn't speak to me, so I didn't actually buy it. But I saw it recently. Again, I don't remember what I paid, but it was probably fairly inexpensive. It might have even been in the dollar bin. Neko Case, and this is Blacklisted. I like Neko Case, particularly her album Fox Confessor. What's it called now? Fox Confessor. Something about a flood. Sucks getting old. The Escape Club. Wild Wild West. If you know the song, I'm proud of you. Patti LaBelle. This is the Classic Moments. And it's not a greatest hits, but it's actually classic songs that she sings. Ain't No Way, featuring Mary J. Blige. He's Out of My Life. Didn't I Blow Your Mind This Time? Love Don't Live Here Anymore. Love Ballad. I Can't Make You Love Me. Things like that. I saw these in Savers, which is like a thrift store, basically. I think they were $2.99. Something. Oh yeah, they were $2.99. And it's called Grooves. Collections that, like, I haven't seen this before. Grooves, and this is their premiere volume. Let's see, right up there. And it has a whole bunch of different artists and songs. Then I picked up Grooves Volume 2. Grooves Volume 4. Grooves Volume 5. So it irritates me that somebody bought Volume 3. Now I have to find it someplace. I can't have Volumes 1, 2, 4, and 5. And I hope this doesn't go to like 19. Anyway, Sheryl Crow and Friends. And this is live from Central Park. Oh. And they put the sticker right over the track listing. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Rock and roll. Hits of the 50s. Now, this doesn't say whether it's Volume 1, 3, 7. Nor does this, but it's different. Rock and roll of the 50s. Stagger Lee and all that stuff. It's already almost the end of October, so you know what that means. Christmas. This one's for you, Steve Schnee. Michael Bublé, Christmas. Classic country, great duets. So we have Conway and Loretta, George and Tammy, Johnny and June, Dolly and Kenny, and many more. And there's the many more. Many, many more. This is a two CD set that I got for $2.99. I picked up, and a lot of times I see things and I'm like, yeah, that looks interesting. I have no idea what it is. And that's the case with Kathleen Edwards. Voyager, it looks like it says. I couldn't tell you a blessed thing about it, but hey, it was $1, so why not? Then I picked up, what is this called? Crow's Pasture. I'll show you that track listing. And this is more sort of a country bluegrass type of music as well. Crow's Pasture is Monique Byrne on vocals and Andy Rogovin, vocals, guitar, mandolin, and clawhammer banjo. So this is pretty cool. And Molly Tuttle is on this as well. She plays guitar and bluegrass banjo on 3 of the tracks. So nice to have that. Musician Magazine's new music sampler, a little on the CD side, volume 6. Again, compilation series I'm not familiar with. I thought I would take a listen. We got Buckwheat Zydeco on here, Ringo Starr's on here. Who else? The Young Gods, Will Ackerman's on here. Bunch of people, but yeah, it was so-so. I listened to that one. It was okay. I finally got my hands on the one album I was missing from 10,000 Maniacs, and this is The Earth Pressed Flat. This is, of course, post Natalie Merchant, and Mary does a fantastic job stepping up to the plate. This I actually picked up after watching a video by Pop Goes the 60s, Matt Williamson. He did a video on the Easy Beats. And, of course, they had the hit song Friday on My Mind. And Sorry is, I think, the other big hit that they had. I'm a big fan of Dan Fogelberg. I have all of his albums, and I saw this, and I said, all right, this is coming home with me, because I don't know exactly what this is. It's not, as far as I know, an official release. It's Capture the Moment. And it says Volume 1, but I find it hard to believe there's more than one volume. That's the other side. And when you open this up, it's actually 4 discs that come in here, which, other than the fact that it's a big case, jewel case, you had no idea of how many discs were in there. And it's actually 4 discs, and this tiny little leaflet here that has the track listings. And what was cool about this is it has recordings from St. John's University here in New York, April 18th, 1979. I was there. I saw Dan Fogelberg at that college, at that university, back in '79. So I said, I've got to have this. I have to hear that. Bring back some memories, potentially. So then I picked up Chicago. This is, I guess they're calling it the greatest hits, 1982 to 1989. Yeah, this is when they had their schmaltzy period. Your hard habit to break and all that stuff. Hard to say, I'm sorry. Hard habit to break. Will you still love me? Look away. I just figured, you know what? I have their first greatest hits that has some of their good songs on it. I've got one that I think is a two disc set, but this was like 99 cents, so picked it up. The Ultimate, Otis Redding. Now, I probably already have an Otis Redding comp, but I don't think it was this one. And I sort of had 20 songs, and I thought, you know, that might actually have more than what my other CD has, so I picked it up. Okay. Next we have Laura Marling. Again, don't know anything about it, about her, about the album, about the songs, the type of music. But I kind of like the cover, which is kind of silly. And yes, I judge a book by its cover, I guess. I don't know, does this album have a name? It says, Alas, I cannot yawn? I cannot sway? I don't know. Can you read that? Speaking of people I don't know, Rachel Garland. 5 minutes. And there's Rachel. There's her CD. Got a little booklet. So, also picked up Stills and Collins. And this is one that I thought I had, but I couldn't find it. So then I thought, well, maybe I only have it, like, believe it or not, in electronic form. I downloaded it or something. But I know I've listened to this album. And it's more Judy Collins than it is Stephen Stills. I mean, he plays, his voice is not what it was. So when he sings, it's kind of like, bring Judy back. But nice to have that. Then I picked up John, Paul, George, and Ringo. I think you know who they are. And it says, Solo in the 70s. And what a strange bunch of things this is here. We've got Sun Country Classic Cooler #1. It's a commercial by Ringo. It Don't Come Easy, sung by George. She's So in Love, an unreleased Ringo track. Sun Country Classic Cooler #2, another commercial by Ringo. Rock Show, which is Venus and Mars outtake. We've got Imagine from Acetate No Strings. George's demo of Dark Horse. Another commercial by Ringo. This is the Sun Country Classic Cooler #3. We've got Rana Chan Rock, Wings Rehearsal, One Way Love Affair, unreleased Ringo track, 1-to-1 concert commercials by John, Yoko, and the band. That would be the Plastic Ono Elephants Memory Band, Poem, P-O-E-M. New York City, a London studio rehearsal, Mother, Imagine, Come Together, and Give Peace a Chance, all from the King Biscuit mix. So, interesting. And then finally, I picked up this tribute to Carole King's Tapestry. Tapestry Revisited. It's in a booklet form. And it's a classic album. I mean, it's amazing. And these are songs done by various artists with varying levels of enjoyment. Honestly, I like most of this. I feel the Earth Move is done by a group called Eternal. That's pretty good. So Far Away, Rod Stewart, he does a great job on that. Amy Grant does It's Too Late. Home Again, Beautiful by Richard Marx. But Train does a song on here, and it's like, I feel like they kind of ruined it. The Bee Gees do Will You Love Me Tomorrow. Faith Hill, Where You Lead, I will follow. So overall, mixed bag, but it's Tapestry, great songs. But if I'm going to listen to it, I'm going to listen to the original album. All right, so that's it. I've tried to keep this relatively short, but unfortunately it's close to 17 minutes now. So let me say goodbye. Stay well, friends. And remember, if the music strikes a chord, let it play. And we've just hit 17 minutes.